Brothers and sisters, cats and chicks, welcome to another edition of Slipped Through the Cracks. I'm your host, Dr. Mouth, and today, man, I've got a cool one for you today. Now, I'm sure all of you have heard of Chubby Checker. In the original era of rock and roll in the late 50s, Chubby Checker was one of the biggest figures of that period. And if you don't know the name Chubby Checker, you might recognize the dance craze he helped spawn, and that's the twist. The Twist came out in 1958. It's kind of funny. Chubby Checker didn't write the song himself. It was written by Hank Ballard and originally done by him, but it was not a hit at all. Chubby kind of sped it up a little bit, gave it a little bit more life, and it became a huge mega hit in 1958. In fact, The Twist became such a hit. It was so huge that even now, in 2013, when Billboard put out their list of the top 100 songs or singles of all time, The Twist was number one. Number one. So that tells you how big The Twist was. It was literally the first dance craze that was aimed at teenagers, but even adults joined in on the fun. And there was like a plethora of dance records based around The Twist. Even Chubby himself did tons of them. Here's one right here. This is for teen twisters only, which is kind of funny that it says adults not allowed, because adults really did get into the twist. And you know, it shows you how popular the twist was. Of the, I think there's like 12 songs on here, 8 of them have twist in the title. The Lose Your Inhibitions Twist, Peppermint Twist, Slow Twistin', Twist Along, Love Is Like a Twist, Twist in the Blues, Dear Lady Twist, and Twistin' Bones. So there you go. That just shows you how big the twist was. And Chubby tried to capitalize on that, and he tried to stick with the dance craze. So he did all these other records as well, like this one where it's Pony Time. And this one was really his play on all the big pop ones and all the big dance crazes. Pony Time, Watusi, the Hully Gully, the Stroll, the Mashed Potatoes, the Shimmy, the Pony Express. They're all covered by Chubby on this record here. And he even got into the South American thing with the Hawaiian thing with the Limbo. The Limbo became a big dance craze in the 50s as well, and this was Chubby Checker's Limbo Party record. So as you can see, Chubby Checker, the master of the dance craze. In fact, even in 2008, he put out a song called Knock Down the Walls that actually was a dance hit, even in 2008. So there you go, Chubby Checker, the twist, intertwined. Intertwined. But what I want to talk about is that there's one little, I don't know if you want to call it a misstep, because I really like it, but there's this one record in Chubby's career that really doesn't fit in with the rest. It was his own idea. It was done in 1971, and it was released only in Europe at the time. Now, through the years, it's been bootlegged, and there have been reissues. In fact, I have a reissue of it right here. And it was just simply called Chubby Checker, his picture on the front. You know, 1971, nothing really to think it's like the music of the time. It doesn't look psychedelic. It doesn't look trippy. It doesn't have a crazy title, but you know what? That's what it is. This is Chubby Checker's psychedelic record, believe it or not, and it is a hell of a lot of fun. And some of the songs on here are just crazy. I'll just flip this around so you can see the titles. Again, pretty sedate album cover from something from the psychedelic era, but the music, totally amazing. Goodbye Victoria, the opening song, is completely catchy. You'll find yourself humming it and singing along even after you've only heard it a couple times. And then we have all these other crazy ones like My Mind is Heavy Rocker, kind of in a Hendrix kind of flavor, as well as Stoned in the Bathroom, where he just seems to keep going stoned in the bathroom. I still haven't kind of figured out why, but certainly a place where it's been known through history that a lot of people like to get stoned in the bathroom. And then on the other side, there's the very somber He Died. Almost reminds me of Arthur Lee and Love. And there's this one, it's funny that there's one called No Need to Get Heavy, because really, this is kind of a heavy record. One of them, I think it's Let's Go Down. He talks about making a space baby or something. Like, it's crazy. There's no twisting, there's no limbo, there's no pony, there's no Watusi, no dances. It's just all crazy stuff. And then the final tune on side 2 is called Ballad of Jimmy, which appears to be about Jimi Hendrix. Now, he doesn't say it's actually about Hendrix, but he talks about it and he sings, my friend Jimmy died, and then you instantly hear some wah-wah guitars. So, to me, that's kind of, well, basically saying it's about Jimi Hendrix. So that's kind of the somber one that ends the record, and it's interesting that it is, if you look at this, it is the only one that Chubby Checker did not write. He didn't write Ballad of Jimmy. It was written by Curtis Knight, which is interesting because Curtis Knight was one of the guys that Jimi Hendrix played for before he became popular on his own in the late 60s. So there you go. A guy that's known for like the Limbo Party and all these crazy twist records and stuff like this. But this is the one I go to the most when I want to hear some Chubby Checker. I go for his Psychedelic record from 1971. It has been reissued. You can find it, but believe you me, at the time, this totally slipped through the cracks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. Check out some Psychedelic Chubby Checker. I'm Dr. Mouth, and I thank you for watching.